Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the best place to get motivated for living your true purpose by being raw and real. And don't forget to smash up the like button if you like this video. And subscribe to the YouTube channel to always get the latest of updates and the newest of videos. Enjoy! When you really go deep down, and I was just sharing about the 10 pills, I became paranoia. I was sitting there in the discotheque and I know very vividly, I was just telling this friend of mine, look at them there, look at them there. They're talking about us. They were just having a good time, but I really thought they were making fun of us. It's like the mind was completely gone. And I know sometimes also, I know in these days also, there were friends of mine or acquaintances of mine, people that you knew, acquaintances maybe not, but people in the same age, that you heard of, that died. And then you heard the next weekend that, hey, you know what, this person died. That of course gave you a shock, but still I continued. And sometimes also having suicidal thoughts myself. What would happen if I would end my life? Because when you go high on the chemicals, you get to go low when it's not working anymore. I was identifying myself with my thoughts, emotions and feelings. Really thinking, I am my thoughts. I am what I feel. I am what my emotions are at this moment in time. Yeah, then it's like, and that was, I never did it. But I truly wondered about it. There were people jumping from buildings at that time, and I never went up on a flat. But I really thought, how would it be? What would happen? Why not? And why? To get rid of the pain and all these feelings that are just bogging you down. Drinking so much, I was driving at one point, I was going to The Hague. I remember I had my first car, a green Opel Kadett, on Sunday morning. The sun was shining already, it was early morning, I think maybe 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. Driving back, way too much to drink. Driving back and then falling asleep in the car, alone. Falling asleep, Zoetermeer having this flip that you have to drive up, and then I just fell asleep. I remember I fell asleep. I don't remember I fell asleep, but I must have fell asleep. And then suddenly I woke up, and then I saw, and I just needed to twist the wheel like this, because otherwise I would just go over the flip over. And then I would just go down 10 meters. Of course, I would have been dead. But something inside of me just opened my eye, and it shook. That happened, I think, 2-3 times in my life. Still didn't stop. And you know, I got different signals in my life, and there were physical signals. I was doing a lot of these drugs, and then at one point in time, of course, you don't feel good, the depression and everything, but it just, you know, you don't feel good in the week, during the weekdays, and the weekend comes, you feel good again, and it's like a vicious cycle that keeps on going. But at one point there was this time that my body just reacted, and I had done some cocaine, but I remember it sticked to each other. It was not powder, but it sticked, and we snorted, and then I know that we called this person that we got it from, and no, it was very pure, and something inside of me thought, oh, I don't know, but we did it. And then during that period, I know in between Christmas and New Year's Eve, there was this moment that I just, in my head, I heard continuously. And I thought, when is this going to stop? And I found it so scary at one point. I thought, oh my God, I just need to sleep. I thought, when I sleep, then it's over. And I slept, I woke up, and it was still there. And then I really got, I really prayed, like, please make it stop, and I will never use anymore. And you know, prayer is a very beautiful thing. It directly takes you to the source, and it stopped. And I think on the 26th or the 25th, it was there, and the 25th is the wedding day of my parents. Though the whole house was filled, and I was in my room, and it just was, oh my God! And then go down, have the fake smile, and then being completely anxious and crazy on the inside, like, oh my God, I don't know what's happening with me. But playing a role there, then sleeping, hopefully that it's going over. Didn't. Then it stopped after the prayer. I was again helped. Again, this force was there. And you know what I did with New Year's Eve? Popping pills again. So strange, so crazy. And this continued. But at one point I knew this is too much. Something inside of me, I said this is too much. And then I just stopped. I just said, I'm not going to do this anymore. I need to stop. And the first step was alcohol. First step was alcohol and drinking, actually. Because I was caught with alcohol by the police, and they took my driver's license. And luckily, I got it back. I needed to go to the Ministry of Justice, where you have the trials and everything in The Hague, Paleis van Justitie, I don't know how you call it in English. And I went with my father, and there they eventually gave it back after the trial. And then I needed to do a course, EMA course, and that's called, it's Educatieve Maatregel Alcohol. I don't know how to say that in English, but it was like a group of people who were gathering around for a few weeks, and then you got all the knowledge about what alcohol does to you, what alcohol does when you steer a wheel, and what an accident can mean for you, your family, but also especially for the family of the people that you hit. It's about creating an awareness, and I went there, and that also made an impact, the knowledge that I got. But what really made an impact on me was, and I still see this vividly in front of me right now, is that I came there early in the morning, 9 o'clock. And I came there, and there was also this guy who also had to go to this course. You know how we entered? With a beer, trembling. And I was like, oh my God, this is not something that I want. And we all have this in our life. We get examples. And then I stopped. Commitment surpasses feelings. And we just talked about, or you just said, like, hey, you know what, Ajay, but what to do then when the feelings are there? You know, but because feelings take you up and down. But what is commitment? Commitment is you are, I am, we all are more than our thoughts, emotions, and feelings. And that is something that a lot of people start to know. The awareness again is starting to rise, but acting upon it. Acting upon it. So how and what do you do when the feeling is telling you no, but you were committed to do yes, but you don't feel like it? Then a lot of people, I was also going through the ups and downs, that I didn't do it. But again, the 3% in the world who are really living a fulfilled life know that, hey, you know what? I'm not my thoughts, I'm not my emotion, I'm not my feelings. So commitment is like the rock. Commitment is like the rock that is never moving. You know, I learned once from the biggest mentor in my life, Sri Ravi Shankar. He said, you know, feelings are like passing clouds. Feelings are like, they come and they go. Enjoy them when they come. Enjoy them when they go. But you're not dead. You're dead that always is there. That the one that is perceiving, the one that's seeing and observing the feelings. And when you have set a goal, you need to be committed, because commitment surpasses feelings. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to always get the latest of updates and the newest of videos.